What's up, folks? I'm Odd, by the way, and welcome to the Sims Big Brother Challenge. Now, I'm not going to be doing a face cam today, partially because I thought that it fit that sort of mysterious overwatching TV voiceover sort of thing, right? And also, frankly, I didn't feel like it, so we're not going to do it. Now, obviously, this challenge is sort of a basically similar to like leaving Sims overnight challenges, right? But in this case, obviously, we're going to be playing around with Sims autonomy in a bit of a different way and kind of challenging them as individuals to see how they fare doing sort of reality show style challenges. And the main one that I saw, obviously, being like Big Brother. But yes, basically, we are taking a group of 8 relatively conventionally attractive people and shoving them into a house to see how they interact with each other. I have basically randomly created a lot of these Sims, and then I went back in and changed up their styles and their cliche-esque backstories and motivations based off of what I felt like they vibe with. At that, let's meet our contestants. I wrote all of these, by the way, because I can't be stopped, apparently. First up, we of course have Astrid Horn, an avid surfer with a penchant for collectibles. Astrid hopes to use the prize money for her world travels and help start an ocean cleanup program. Her favorite story? She almost got her leg bitten off by a curious shark off the coast of Sulani. She even has the scar to prove it. So yeah, Astrid is a bit of a chill, laid-back surfer girl. She has the child of the ocean trait, the active trait, and the vegetarian trait. Next up, we have Melissa Watts. Melissa is an aspiring influencer who is here to fulfill her fashion blog dreams, and no one is getting in her way. She's willing to break as many hearts as possible to get where she's going. Fun fact, Melissa has worn a white dress to every wedding that she's attended. None her own. So yeah, Melissa Watt is our mean girl of the group. She's got the villainous Valentine aspiration. She is mean, she's romantic, she loves cats, because everybody's got to have a positive trait. And I swear I didn't mean to make her look like a Kardashian. She kind of does. That wasn't my initial intention, but she kind of does. And, you know, that's pretty on brand. Next up, we have Ashton Ivy. Don't let this party boy look fool you. Ashton is the son of a famous actor who's trying to make a career in the business himself. Rumor has it that he's in it for the money, because his parents refused to open up his trust fund until he gets married. He's telling us that that's not going to be anytime soon. Fun fact! Ashton got his first credited role as crying baby in his father's film Deadly Sin Shuffle. The scene was unfortunately cut during editing. So yes, Ashton is our lazy bro, non-committal playboy. Of course, he has the mansion baron aspiration. He really just wants to be rich and famous. Like everybody else on this, let's be fair. Next up, we have Willow Magana. Willow was by far the most enthusiastic fan tape sent in, and certainly the most interesting. Willow is the group coordinator for a cryptid enthusiast club and hopes to use the winnings to bolster her search for the truth. I asked her what that was, and she told me that being the media, it was dangerous for me to hear or air. Her favorite story: Willow once got lost in the woods for 2 weeks, eventually aiding others in her own search party. So yeah, Willow is definitely the epitome of manic pixie dream girl. I think that she's super cute. Most of her outfit, get this, was randomly generated, and I thought that it was so adorable that I just kept it. Yeah, she's a party animal. She loves the outdoors. A little bit erratic. She also has the friend of the world aspiration. Next up, we have Chuck Sanchez. Not Charles, just Chuck. A former powerlifter turned in-home chef, Chuck dreams of opening his own restaurant with his winnings. Favorite story: Chuck claims to have once wrestled a werewolf. Perhaps we'll have to have him around if we ever do an occult season. So yeah, Chuck is kind of just like a laid-back, bearish big man with fabulous hair. He's a bit hot-headed, though. He's a glutton and he's a slob, so I could see him interacting with a lot of other characters in a kind of easily affected light. I have this feeling he and Melissa might not get along. He also has the Master Chef inspiration. The Master Chef aspiration.
Ooh.
Next up, we have Corbin Williams. Corbin is an aspiring musician who hopes to use the winnings to kickstart his career. He's still undecided on his style, genre, or even the instrument of choice, but he's sure that will all fall into place once he has the rest figured out. Fun fact, Corbin is currently best known for his appearance on San Myshuno Prepper's City Apocalypse, where he showed that preparation doesn't have to forego luxury. So yes, Corbin is a bit of a snob, paranoid, and bro. You got 2 bros on this cast.
Ooh.
He liked it was needed. Next up, we have Matteo Perrin. Matteo is a gourmand turned activist looking for sustainable ways to enjoy the best and freshest foods. Though some critics claim that he's never put his money where his mouth is. With the winnings, Matteo says he'd do just that. Ooh. Favorite story, Matteo recalls a time with his nonna on a beach, into which she said to him, "Your olives are loud." Upon recounting this to me, Matteo realized this may in fact have been a dream, but he had no other stories before the deadline. So yeah, Matteo is, I think, simultaneously a bit of like your hipster foodie type, a little bit of an eccentric. He is a foodie, a green fiend, and self-assured. He has the freelance botanist aspiration, so he does want to open a farm someday. Whether or not he actually has, and whether or not he would enjoy getting his hands dirty, I guess that's up to him. Last, but certainly not least, we have Amber Jameson. Amber is currently working many different creative avenues, but her most recent career interest is in mindfulness. If Amber wins this, she will use the money to take a retreat in the mountains and find some inner peace to begin her teaching journey. Fun fact, Amber currently has 3 internship positions and a waitress job.
Oh.
She's so tired. I don't have much else to say about this girl. She is so tired. She rolled these traits and I literally went, uh-oh. She's high maintenance, an overachiever, and a perfectionist. Girl. She's so tired. But she has the inner peace aspiration. She doesn't want to be this way. Whether or not she can fight against her nature, however, is yet to be seen. But yes, these are the 8 Sims that I have created, mostly randomly, some of my own input, but for the most part, conflicting personality types. I'm curious to see who'll get along, who won't get along, who'll get into fights, and what all is going to come from that. Now let's get into the house itself, the Big Brother mansion. So, I believe my book is on the Openstead Estate. This is a 50 by 50 lot, and we have just a massive place for them to hang out. There are, of course, cameras everywhere because Big Brother, i.e. me, is watching you. And otherwise, a very lavish mansion with all the fixins. We've got a pool off to one side. We've got a nice hedge maze off to this side. Obviously, Sims can route all the way, but it's also just kind of fun. And there is a secret bar in the center, and a little exit. It does go through. It does go through. I made sure that, okay? There is a way to actually get out of the maze. And then, of course, in the back, we also have a lovely bubbly station, more cameras, a nice fountain, and that is where we take our first steps inside of the house. Of course, we have just the simple entryway. We have got the conversation pit area where Sims can lay out their differences, and of course a games area over here. I'm not a complete monster. Now you'll notice that there are not any computers or books in here, and that is also kind of part of the challenge, is to cut them off from the outside world. Of course, they all have their phones, but we're just going to pretend that they don't. Okay? They're not going to be able to make friends with anybody or to really interact that way. They are all stuck with each other, basically. And yes, so what this first night is going to determine, there will be a preemptive challenge, actually. So this first day, we're going to see which Sims are going to be able to find themselves in a standard room, a less than standard room, and the one winner of the preemptive challenge will get to spend the entire week in this lavish suite. We have a lovely bed, top of the line, all of the top of the line appliances in the private kitchen. We've got a private bathroom, no other access to the patio. In fact, I'm actually going to lock this door so that nobody can get in right away. Lock 4. Everyone. Okay. But yes, at that, I think that I'm going to let these Sims go. Oh yeah, and also, it doesn't totally matter that Amber is the leader of this group. I can always remake it. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this real quick. Just see if I can get all of them into the club at once. I don't want to have to deal with this. Alright, we are back and actually able to have everybody in the club. Initially, obviously, those limitations were kind of dumb. So yes, we have them all in a get-together club called Big Brother Challenges, and currently the goals are just to be friendly, be mischievous, or tell jokes, or be mean. Actually, I might make it also mischievous. Why not? Why not? Just for fun. Basically all social sort of aspirations to begin the day. And whoever is the most popular by the end of Sunday gets to stay in the suite. Now, whoever is the least popular among the 8, which would be... There are technically 4 low-rate rooms. Now, 1 is going to be open, so I suppose the highest of the low could choose, in fact, to sleep in a standard room, should they so choose. But regardless, we're going to have at least like 3 Sims staying in these terrible rooms. And I will be assigning them beds and locking doors, so that will actually be the thing. That's it though. Let's get these Sims started and see what they're going to do. Now, the minute that they walk into this gate, they have entered the Big Brother compound, and they're not going to be allowed to leave unless they are kicked out. And at the end of the first week, after I've decided the challenge for the week, whoever loses the challenge, of course, will also be kicked off until we have a winner at the end of 8 weeks. 8 weeks? 7 weeks? Something along that line. But yes, this is kind of an off day. This is going to be the first day where everybody gets introduced. It's a Sunday, and throughout the work week, we will be making our efforts to see whether or not these characters can prove themselves in the Big Brother house. Yes? All right, let's get started. I guess I'm following Amber.
Secondary. Dissipate.
Corbin has screamed at somebody.
Oh.
Amber is completely angry. Let's just get everybody inside of the compound, should we? What do you mean you can't get in? Oh, there's too much of a rise in the door. Oh my god. That was gonna kill me. Okay, can everybody make it inside now? It's getting too complicated to bring everybody inside. Come on. Come on. Come on. Everybody get inside the compound. Everybody get inside the compound. Good? Oh, that's much better. Okay, cool. Everybody is now inside of the compound. The gate is being locked. Finally. Oh my god. That was way too frustrating for the first like 10 minutes of gameplay. Oh my god. And nothing has even happened yet. Whew, okay, let's get back to it. The girls are playing ping pong. Corbin is screaming at everyone. Paranoid and terrified. Chuck has taken to it himself and is simply playing symbols. Action has somehow acquired the charisma skill and has gained a sentiment with Corbin. I believe that is his fellow bro. And Mateo is just staring into the far distance. Oh no, he's decided to go play symbols with Chuck. With the club challenges, of course, this does allow for people to either choose to be kind or mean. So I figured that could give some benefit to the more angry or mean Sims. And, you know, allow there to be a little bit of drama. So far, everybody seems to be pretty friendly. Except for, oh, I forgot to remove the computer. Damn it, Melissa. You're not supposed to be on that. Everybody is socializing, except for Melissa, who seems to be having a problem, although she does think it's nicely decorated. Thank you, Melissa. That will earn you no points, but I do enjoy flattery. So far, nobody has made food, although Willow might be proving us wrong. No, she's making coffee. That's probably a good idea, Willow.
Oh,
Everybody's hanging out in the bathroom.
So Bana Epso Ina.
Oh, we got some drama. Oh, Amber did not like losing that game of ping pong.
Pain trip. Miss Epony. No me. Good enough for me.
The girls seem to be forming some sort of pact as Corbin comes in to freak everyone out. Melissa was not invited to this meeting, however.
Miss Epony.
Seems as though Amber has stormed out in her anger. She's going to the bathroom to lock herself in, which leaves these two girls to talk about possible strategies. Oh, it's Mateo. I was like, who is coming up to the Big Brother house? There shouldn't be anybody here. He just went swimming, it seems.
Oh, yes.
How you doing, Chuck? You having a good time? Alright, Amber is feeling better. She is in the maze. Oh, she's going to go chat with Ashton at the secret bar. He's not there, babes. Where is he? Oh, he's coming. But it seems as though Amber has invited Ashton to the secret bar area.
Simbozy. Shanisi go.
Do we have a possible flame early on?
No bake Feliza.
They're making some friends. Oh, but it seems as though Melissa's caught on. She's making her way to the secret bar to go have a chat with Amber, not Ashton. Mateo won a game of ping pong against Corbin. Well, everybody is making their way to the secret bar now. Corbin has just grabbed the drink at the bar, a juice on the rocks. Seems to be a Scotchman. Curious to see how this will develop. It didn't, necessarily. Cool. They just hang out at the bar. Willow won a game of ping pong against Chuck. Guys, we're missing all of the action inside. Seems as though Willow and Chuck are getting along. Our two
Yo suedo, you know.
interesting candidates. Amber has decided to go take a relaxation moment in the pool. Mateo is embarrassed. What did he say? Oh, somebody walked in on him in the bathroom. There are 3 communal bathrooms in this place, by the way. I forgot to mention. There is one here, and a half bath that I forgot to furnish. My bad. This house is so big, I didn't know. There's supposed to be a half bath here. Cool. Excellent. There we go. So there are 2 full bathrooms and 1 half bath by the kitchen, and of course a luxury bathroom in the luxury room. What is Willow doing now? It seems as though she has just had her coffee. Oh, she's going to attempt a dive into the pool. Alright, girl, let's see it. Whoa. Bit of a cannonball. Yeah, Willow loves the outdoors, so she likes spending a lot of her time outside, as opposed to the other Sims. The pool is heated, so she's not going to freeze to death in this cold spring weather. And now she's going to mop up the splash that she makes. Cool. Let's check on Chuck. Chuck seems to have grabbed a, not parfait, but a bowl of yogurt. This is yours, yes? Oh, but Melissa steals it for herself, and Chuck is sequestered to go and steal somebody else's plate of macaroni. Who made that macaroni? Melissa! Melissa, you made mac and cheese and decided you didn't want it, so you just stole. You know, like, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they traded. Maybe she's like, you know what? I wasn't really feeling mac and cheese. That yogurt looks really good. She doesn't seem like, you know, carb-driven woman. So, you know, maybe when she found out that there was yogurt, she was like, oh, that's probably It's probably better for my numbers than mac and cheese, but you're a big boy. You could handle that. Everybody was cooking together at once. They actually even got a cooking together sentiment, and it's left on the stove. Anybody gonna finish that? What is it? Is it an attempt at eggs and toast? Somebody gonna finish that? I can't interfere here. If somebody dies or burns the house down, I can't help you. Oh, it is 8 p.m. All right, who has made the most social influence? Willow seems to be pretty low down. She is acquaintances with almost everyone, and that kind of tracks because she didn't really make much of an effort to make friends today. Mateo is worse off. He has a bad relationship with Amber and Melissa, and just seems to have not developed any other relationships at all, okay? Chuck is about the same place Willow was. He has a little bit less with Willow and Amber, I think. Amber has a small amount with Mateo. She has lost quite a bit with Melissa and Astrid as well, and seems to be lowering down, although she does have a slightly more friendly relationship with Corbin and Astrid. Melissa obviously isn't totally here to make friends, and hasn't made much progress herself. Corbin has made some friendship effort with Ashton and Amber, but not totally. Ashton has gained a sentiment with Corbin because it seems as though that Astrid and Amber are lower down. Willow is about middle of the range. Oh, it's close. I think that the social challenge may have gone to Ashton. He has at the very least the fewest bad relationships, and I think the most developed good relationship with Corbin. I think. So I think that Ashton wins the popularity challenge. This is obviously a little bit more difficult, especially during just this first day when they haven't really interacted with each other all that much. But yeah, I think that I'm going to set this up so that Ashton gets to be in the suite, and I will assign other beds accordingly. Now Willow is surprisingly neutral. Not making friends means that she didn't make any enemies. So I think that she gets a standard room. Despite her mean disposition and not getting along with Mateo, Melissa seems to have stayed her way to the normal beds. Corbin has certainly stayed his way to the normal beds because he, again, doesn't have very low relationships with anyone. Normal bed is probably going to go to Chuck because he is also not that down. So that leaves, I believe, Amber, Astrid, and yeah, Mateo got some bad blood with Amber, a little bit with Astrid. He was just not very active with his socialization. He spent more time by himself, so I think I'm also going to assign him a crappy bed. All right, everybody has their assigned bed, and one crappy bed remains. Where do you think you're going, Amber? That's not your bed. Excuse you. You got a crappy bed. Lock for... Actually, whose bed is this? Lock for... everyone but Chuck. And I'm going to lock this bed for Corbin. Lock this bunk for Willow. And lock... Sorry, girl. You got the shitty bed tonight. And she has opted instead for coffee. I forgot to start the clock. That's why nobody made friends. Oh my god. But everybody is getting a little tired. A lot of them are opting for the coffee over spending any time in their rooms. Has Corbin or has Ashton spent any time in his new abode? You know you can, bro, right?
Sore?
Like, yeah, go get some sleep. This is your bed.
Squaws.
And everybody slowly peels their way out to nighttime. Ashton, however, seems to be opting to stay up and play video games. Ashton has actually yet to try out his bed. Alright, Corbin is awake, so everybody is up 7 a.m. That means that it is time to establish our challenge and actually, you know, start a club meeting. So this week's challenge is going to include skill building. We're going to go the old-fashioned route and set up some easels around the Big Brother house, 8 of course, and see how everybody fares in the arts. 4 indoors and 4 outdoors. I was gonna give them slablets because, you know, I'm a digital artist, I enjoy some digital art, but for today we're just gonna deal with the art of acrylics and oils and pastels and whatever your heart invokes. But the point is, you're gonna paint. So that's going to be a part of the group challenges. And now I will actually start the gathering this time. And this will stay active throughout the week. So everybody is still opting to do the things that they would rather do, it seems, right now. But hopefully, as time rolls on, we will see more people opting to paint. Oh, Ashton is still just opting to use his dishwasher. Melissa was the first to head toward the easels. After a terrible night's sleep, Amber is not feeling well and she's getting hooked up with another cup of coffee before she begins the challenge. Now this is the challenge for the week, so yes, whoever improves the most in the painting skill throughout this week will win, and whoever loses gets sent home.
Hey, Deroy.
So keep that in mind. It looks as though the painting that Mateo started, he has stopped and has instead opted to move to another canvas, taking up all the canvases, pulling a Monopoly move. I will make someone remove your painting at some point, Mateo. I hope you know that. Everyone is acquiring the painting skill. Go talk to everyone first, I suppose. She's really procrastinating. Oh, beautiful, Melissa. You're natural. Stormy weather? What do you mean that's poor? That's adorable. 77. Oh, she painted it at a loss. That's okay. You just put that in your inventory. We'll also see who has made the most canvases throughout the week. Just so that we also don't have a bunch of paintings laying around. Scrap that. Oh, and Corbin has started another figure drawing. Willow's needs are looking rough. Again, I am not interfering here besides the few, you know, moments of cleanup or whatever else, but if they die, they die, and I guess nobody goes home that week because somebody went home forever. But Amber has not started any paintings. Mateo has started multiple, but has yet to find any, and the people who did not sleep last night are definitely feeling it now. Oh, Chuck started painting.
He's your toupee.
Alright, Chuck finished painting. That's something, Chuck. Self-portrait? And I'll just keep babysitting their pieces to make sure that they have space to paint. Oh, the coffee maker is broken. I did enable fixing, so maybe I'll just leave it broken and see if anybody... Melissa and Amber are getting into their first fight. Hold on to the camera, please!
Oh, Bisha!
Oh my god. What happened? I have no clue. So, Amber lost. Melissa seems to have started it. She's taking a last resort bush nap. Somebody peed in the bush, and Melissa won that fight between the two of them. Insanity. Can't just jump that on me, guys. Girls? Ladies? Everybody's getting a fear of failure. What happened? They got a festering grudge and are hurt? Grudging after a fight? Girls. I guess Melissa finally took the opportunity to be mean. Whose is this? This is Melissa's. Maybe somebody made fun of her painting. Let's just keep speeding through the day, see what everybody notices. There we go. Finally, somebody uses the toilet. Jeez. Everybody's needs are horrific because they refuse to take care of themselves. This is what it's like in an 8-sim household. The more Sims there are, the stupider everybody gets. Mateo Pero and Corbin are getting into a fight.
Yes.
They have opted for the mean options, I suppose. Corbin has been dabbling in the dark side in the life and the spark of evil has taken root. I'm gonna say no. I don't think we have anybody purely evil on the cast. And you just got into one fight. It's just a little drama.
Whoa.
There's no, like, incentive to fight. There's just incentive to be mean. And they're not even getting low enough relationships to want to get into fights. So I guess that is a mean interaction, but it's never one that I've been, like, expecting. I guess it is a reality TV show. Oh, Ashton, that's lovely, buddy. Why don't you put that in your inventory? Yeah, excellent. Cool. Who's this? Yeah, this is also yours. Put that in your inventory, dude. You're doing so well. You didn't even sleep in your room. You're just a good boy. Whose is this? That is Chuck's. Chuck has improved significantly. And has made I guess, a rough version of a cat and a dog marriage. Lovely. Put that in your inventory when you're done with the other one, Chuck. Or now. That's cool. Amber had a weird dream last night. She is, again, high maintenance. And has still yet to take a shower. She set up a game of beer pong, but then decided against it, and now she is taking a bath. And Astrid has opted to fix the coffee machine. Astrid, don't get yourself killed. Don't get yourself killed, please. I don't know if the studio could afford the insurance, but, like, also it'd be great TV, so if you do, make sure you be on camera. Alright, Astrid has successfully fixed the coffee maker. If that doesn't make her the most popular sim in the house, I don't know what will. Maybe you get bonus points for leveling up another skill, or for at least acquiring it, of your own volition. And Corbin has seemed to have painted the same scene that Ashton did earlier. That's lovely, Corbin. Envisioning a beach getaway? Chuck has started a small painting of some musical notes. It seems to be a pop art painting. I thought that it was abstract. And it's normal. Normal quality. Okay. Chuck. Inventory. Who's getting a phone call? No. Make sure that everybody has their own paintings. By Chuck. Made by Chuck. Made by Chuck. I know you've made more than one. Amber has still yet to make a painting, but she does have the whole week. Okay. So, Melissa does have 2 paintings. Corbin, just want to make sure that you didn't get anything that wasn't yours. It's not. You, Ashton. It's also by Ashton. Also by Ashton. Okay, so they did just, in fact, paint the same thing. And Astrid has only moved to make 1 painting so far. So I think the most prolific painter so far is Chuck. At least is Amber. And you know what I might do? Is remove tell jokes, because no one seems to be doing it anyway, and put in be romantic. And see how many people kiss and then, or how many people fight and then kiss and make up. We do have a flirty club vibe.
Yes.
Chuck has moved to make another painting, as has Corbin. This is just the first day. Amber is still sleeping in the bush, having opted for this instead of sleeping in her own bed, which is probably, though arguably bad quality, higher quality than a bush, Amber. Higher quality than a bush. But you do you. I think Willow is a dark horse when it comes to ping pong. I think that she's won almost every match that she's been in. And at the end of the day, these paintings, who's not doing anything, are going to be scrapped. Oh, Ashton has discovered that he likes painting. Sure, Ashton. Okay, Mateo has finally opted to return to that piece, so I won't take it away from him. Oh my god, he drew a spore creature! That's so cute. And he's moved right into making another painting. He's loving it. Chuck has also started another painting. I think our tie right now, or our competition right now for most prolific painter is between these two. Mateo is pretty close behind, but like, he's also like the type to kind of just prolifically start and never finish paintings, and you know, same. Amber is opting to grab coffee instead of sleep. Like a normal person, Amber.
Suna. Well, no.
Amber, have you slept in 2 days at all? Besides in a bush? Glad I gave you bags under your goddamn eyes because you don't sleep. You are so tired. Oh, Chuck is painting level 4, I just gathered. Oh my god. Okay, let's see. It's about the end of the day, so let's check everybody's levels so far. Everybody's gonna reach level 10 and I'm not gonna know what to do with myself. Okay, no. Okay, painting, Mateo is level 1. Chuck has reached level 4. Willow has reached level 2. I don't think that Amber has made any progress. No, no progress in painting for Amber. Painting level 2 for Melissa. Painting level 2 for Corbin. Painting level 3 for Ashton. So yeah, him and Chuck are definitely tied for most prolific painters. And painting level 2 for Astrid. Okay, so the leads right now are Ashton and Chuck. Put that in your inventory. I love your llama. It's so cute. I don't think I've seen that painting. I've seen a lot of the Sims 4 paintings, but not all of them, apparently. Oh, looking at it closer up is kind of creepy. Oh no. That's normal? I'm scared. Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. Ashton has been feeling the creative itch these days, so much that he's been inspired to become an art lover. Sure, Ashton. We love it. We love to see people grow in this show.
Ooh, yeah, boy.
Maybe your ambition isn't toward acting at all. Maybe you want to be a painter.
Oh.
I'm genuinely like curious and a little nervous about who all is going to stay and who all is going to go over these next couple of weeks because like I like everybody. Amber, you need to paint. Amber, you need to paint. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hey, what happened there, boys? You were being so nice to him. Ashton just opted to go fight Mateo. It said he was coming. He was greeting him to the show. I guess that's how he greets him to the show. All right, Amber actually finally decides to use one of the crappy bedrooms, and the fridge is broken again. So somebody needs to go fix it at some point. And yeah, there's a setting in MCC that allows you to have Sims do things like clean and fix things autonomously. So I have that turned on. As for how often they do it, I guess that's up to them. Alright, Mateo, you have made another painting successfully. Amber is still sleeping. Melissa has not made any more paintings since her initial 2, I don't think. Oh, and Willow and Mateo have gone into a fight over the grab bedroom.
Freeze!
Willow is going at it.
Sharp!
Oh,
Yeah,
Boujang?
Willow won that.
So what a new loy. A beam.
And she wins the tortilla wrapped veggie dog. Don't mess with a girl. and her veggie wraps. Also Ashton's. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. That's so cool. That's a classic painting. I guess it's supposed to be like cubism, huh? That's so cute. Alright, Melissa has taken the challenge and opted to make another, a hug between Mateo
Oh.
and Chuck. A little bit of a flirtation going on, huh? As Chuck wafts his fart into the room.
Far.
Oh. So it's like Ashton has moved to flirt with Willow.
Oh.
Not Orope sends.
Alright, girl. Inventory. Oh, that's not your first. Oh, Astrid is. I was like, that's not Astrid's first fight. Astrid and Willow stayed.
Hispano Warba?
Zoom, zoom. Melissa's boobs.
Greba, huh?
And Astrid yet again opts to be the one to fix the tech. Oh, and Corbin has made his way over to the secret bar, opting instead to spend some time practicing his mixology skill. And Ashton just got into a little tiff. Oh. Chuck and Mateo, I never would have expected it, but they do have a lot in common.
Utsul?
It was like Corbin finally said what for to Melissa. And then she just shows him memes on her phone. She seems to be flirting with him, despite knowing that he and Mateo have a little bit of a flirt going on right now. And Willow just won another game of ping pong against Mateo. Corbin has reached painting level 3, and somebody made a drink, I assume, Corbin made a sweet and spicy to sip as he paints.
Shibi! Excellent.
Willow. Chuck and the girls get into yet another fight. Oh. This time, it's Melissa
Nizo.
and keep track of it after And Ashton is just in a fantastic mood, has decided to opt to cook in this room again, despite there being better appliances in his kitchen. I guess he just prefers using the communal kitchen and staying around everyone. He's really a golden retriever of a man. Finally fixed the toilet. This one is by Mateo. I believe this one is Willow's. Yes. Put that in her inventory. And I don't think Amber has moved to paint once yet.
Camus Dwave. Sagalafid Sick Flusta.
Amber, this is the challenge. Amber, I want you to have a chance. I like you. You're very cute. You've got to do the challenge, girl. And now everybody is just chilling out in their jammies, too. They have decided not to change today. Maybe a few here and there, but overall, most people have opted out of changing into everyday clothes. I guess this is sort of like a quarantine as well, right? Like 8 people stuck in the same house for an indeterminable number of days. That is beautiful, Chuck. That is beautiful. And yes, I keep forgetting their names. Don't worry about it. There's 8 of them. I'm sure I'll have them all memorized by the end, but by the end there will only be 1, so it won't matter.
Lanaga.
There's another fight. Apparently Corbin wrote something, asked something offensive on his phone.
Ropes up! Oh!
Right in front of Melissa. Chuck has reached painting level 5 and is... Oh. This is realism at painting level 4? This is realism at almost halfway. Cool. It's normal quality. You know, it would be good if it was abstract, but it's realism. And we're reaching the end of day 2, so let's see where everybody is at school skill-wise. I still don't think that Amber has made any effort on the painting skill. Mateo is at the very edge of painting level 2. Chuck has reached painting level 5. I believe he's the highest level of the group. Willow has reached painting level 3 and is halfway through it. Amber has not gained any painting skill yet. Melissa has level 3 painting skill. Corbin has level 4. And Ashton has level 5. So right now, Ashton and Chuck are tied for highest. Ashton is a little bit behind. And Astrid is safe right in the middle of level 3. So the only one truly in danger right now, if she doesn't do anything, is Amber. But it's only day 2. I guess the possibilities are still open for her. I guess we'll have to see if she'll be able to push through on the last day. But right now I think I'm just going to speed through everything. Amber definitely has a bad relationship with Melissa. She has a simmering rage when she comes into the room. Amber has opted to swear at Corbin. She seems to really be being angry today. Just taking out all of her aggression toward feeling as though she's losing the challenge on everybody else instead of, actually moving to improve herself and stay in the game. This is reality TV, I guess, so you do you, Amber. You steal Astrid's veggie dog? What have we said about veggie dogs here? You don't get between a girl and her veggie dog. Astrid's gonna get you for that later. There's that llama again. Mom, come pick me up. Mom, I don't like the llama, Mom. It scares me. Rolling into day 3. Almost everyone is asleep by now, but that's okay. Willow starts the day with her painting, with Ashton right alongside her. Everybody is really focused on this challenge beside Amber. Amber, why have you refused to participate in the challenge? I need to know. Willow's getting better. She's practicing her forms. Ashton has moved on to shading. Let's see if maybe making someone else the leader of the club prompts her to do it. Just trying to give her every possibility here. No, instead she has opted to clean everything up. As I was building this, again, it's just aesthetic, but I always thought about the fact that, or I haven't always thought about this, I just thought about the idea that, you could totally do this is a fence, but with corn. Why aren't corn mazes a thing in any of the packs? That would be so simple, but so cute. I guess you just want to make them, interactable, maybe, like a semi-rabbit hole, watch the Sims get lost in there. But, even if it was just, it's a fence that you can make corn stalks, and then you can make, you make mazes like this, corn mazes, and then, crop circles and stuff like that. That seems like it would be the perfect fall vibes, and everybody would be so down for that, I feel like. And yeah, even as not the leader of the club, because that was something that I was considering, but it doesn't seem to be having any effect whether or not somebody opts to do the club lessons, for the club abilities, so I have no clue. Ashton has dropped one glass too many. Should he acknowledge that he dislikes mixology? Sure, bud. Mixing drinks stinks. Oh. What a suave kiss. Chuck is playing the games. Everybody's in kind of a flirty mood today. Okay. I was gonna say there are a bunch in the backyard if you're out of easels, but they were all occupied, so maybe now? Oh, gee. Have a sim stay awake for 24 sim hours. I wonder who it was. I wonder who it was. Oh gosh, I always have one sim who's just obsessed with coffee, but it's so funny that it makes so much sense that it's Amber. Oh, it was you making that llama, Astrid? It was you? Please finish it so that you can put it away. It makes me very uncomfortable. Mateo has reached cooking level 2, and Astrid is going somewhere. Oh, she's going out back to paint. Getting a change of scenery in? Did you finish that llama? You did. Okay, excellent. Take it away from me. Take it away from me. Amber is just falling so far behind. You got like 2 days left. Chuck has taken a bit of a break. Whose is this? This is cute. Oh, this is Chuck's. That makes sense. This feels like his vibe. Obviously, he's experimenting, but it feels like he's really finding his style. Oh, no. She got mad at that.
Being sure.
Moves to come witness the fight.
Jibs.
Amber has also gotten in the most fights this week, which is surprising. Skill up for being an overachiever. Then paint! Woman, paint! Let's see Amber take this dive. Oh, nope. She decided to go make more coffee. You're like the epitome of ADHD, lady. There are available easels. Amber?
Chris?
Amber?
Ah.
I can't interfere, Amber. You have to do this yourself if you want it. She's instead just opted to play video games. And they have not. Chuck has reached level 6. Melissa has been feeling the creative itch and is inspired to become a maker and craft things. Sure. Melissa had a self-discovery. It looks like that's what they're all trying to do. Like they stand in front of the easel like, I want to paint, 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 and I have to take it off and they'll be like, okay, I can paint. Corbin also wants to be a maker. Sure, buddy.
Huh.
Alright, rolling into the end of day 3. How are everybody's skills looking? Mateo, painting level 3. Chuck, painting level 6, is still rising. This man does not want to stop painting. Willow, painting level 5. She's making her way up. Amber has still yet to get the painting skill. Melissa, keep forgetting her name, levels 5. Also making her way up. Corbin also making his way up, level 5. Ashton is close behind Chuck still with level 6. And Astrid is painting level 4, the lowest of the group that has any experience at all. Amber? Amber, why are you doing this to me, Amber? Why are you refusing to participate in the challenge, Amber? Maybe I get you a slablet, ballistic sketch pad. Cool them. Let's see if anybody wants to play with those, huh? Astrid has reached cooking level 2. And I don't think that she has eaten one of her veggie dogs. She's just been making food for everybody. Ooh. Looks like Astrid just had a little tiff with Ashton. So much for Astrid. Chuck's been feeling the creative itch these days, but he hasn't been inspired to become a maker or a painter. He's been inspired to become a music lover. Do you listen to music while you paint? Sure, Chuck. Sure. That's very random, but sure. Alright, early beginnings of day 4.
New beam short.
Friday is the last active day of the competition, and Saturday is elimination day, and I'm just feeling like Amber is going to be the first one to go home. She picks up some real slack. Just doesn't seem like she's participating. There's people painting out back. We got a nighttime painting session going on here. Cute little figure drawing class. Corbin.
Hey, yeah.
Chuck works on an abstract instead. Nah, I've been really feeling surrealism these days. I don't know, man. The human form has been studied so much. Maybe he has like synesthesia, so when he sees colors, he kind of thinks about music.
What's a gorg?
I know it's usually the other way around, but some people have it that way. Like the thing about the deaf guy that could only hear sounds based off of like color and lights and different like tastes and textures and all that. I do think, yeah, Chuck is particularly into surrealism and abstract art. It's cool. It's nice. It's cool to see what like genre they kind of lean toward. I think Astrid's a bit more of a figure painter. Alright, day 4 is cracking in. A lot of people are asleep. A lot of people are awake still. Astrid is also thinking about being an art lover. Sure, Astrid. Chuck being just so goddamn prolific. Ashton waking up to his first painting of the day. Amber has to pee. She's upset that she's not upping any of her skills, but she hasn't started painting. Maybe Amber has just been in such a consistently bad mood that she hasn't felt like painting. I can't imagine, like, it's all that. Now Amber is opting to be the one to clean up everything on this table. Thank you for that, at least, Amber, I guess. Banding together to attempt to fix the dishwasher because they realize that it's their savior. Everything is broken now. Everything. Oof.
Uh-huh.
Oh man. Well, it looks like Amber was able to fix the dishwasher. Thank you, Amber. Melissa is working desperately to fix the coffee maker.
Swipey.
And she did it! Good job!
A barn new.
And now she has to pee. How did you learn about Salvadorian culture and not painting? Amber. Amber. Please. Amber. I want this to be a fair game. Don't do this to me. Amber. Ugh. I think she's a lost cause. Coming close to the end of day 4, rolling into the final day in less than a few hours, and... oh, let's see. Mateo has reached painting level 5. Chuck has neared the edge of painting level 6. Willow has reached near middle of painting level 6. Hi, Little. Amber has no painting skill. Melissa has mid-level 6 painting skill. Corbin is about the same, but a little bit higher. And Ashton is just at the edge of level 6 with Astrid at the low level of level 6. So I think it's still Chuck in the lead, but everybody is catching up pretty significantly, except for someone. Except...
Ilzia crew.
Yeah, Shibuya.
You like painting, Chuck. You're doing it all day. Except for a certain someone. Alright, day 5. Everybody seems to be taking a break from the painting. At least at the beginning. I mean, a lot of people have gone to sleep. Most people have gone to sleep. Like all but 3. Seems like Melissa and Willow are having an interesting conversation. Our teal and green girls, or no, our teal and purple girls, who I just realized I gave the same swimsuit. There's limited options, okay? And this one's cute. Feel like Melissa would be like, oh my god, yeah, we match! And then just hate her for it silently. What else is happening? Although it is Love Day, everybody. Valentine's Day? Huh? Anybody want to make some confessions? Bolster up any viewings that way? It seemed as though that's what Amber was trying to do, maybe gain some corporate points, but that's not how this game works, Amber. You gotta participate legitimately. Amber, you do one painting and I will consider you still in the running. I'll pull some bullshit. I promise. Just anything. Anything.
I'll do.
Ooh, Amber is getting rejected left and right. Willow is considering painting deeply.
No, go for it. No.
But the demons are attacking. Corbin has been really feeling confident and successful. His drive is to be more ambitious. So sure. And it seems like everybody has just decided to take today as an off day. Oh, Corbin passed out. Amber is pissed. And yet still goes to try and talk with the person that gives her such hard feelings. Amber, you're torturing yourself. Paint! What? What, you have some past conflict with Melissa we don't know about? Huh? Scorned lovers? Just staring there, sitting there glaring, waiting for her to come back into the house. Oh no, now she's gonna go confront her. One last, possibly final confrontation between Amber and Melissa as she finds her in the pool area. Will bygones be bygones, or will these two not be able to heal their relationship before Amber might possibly be leaving us? Which is a big fat bummer because I really wished everybody... Melissa has developed a fear of water, apparently. I really wish everyone had participated in this challenge so it would actually be more of, you know, a challenge. And not just that everybody else kind of guarantees their safety by you not doing anything, Amber. Hmm? You're not even angry anymore.
Nifwa!
Visaka!
She's decided to spend the rest of the last day sleeping. So, no art skill for Amber. And no art skill improvement for anybody else. It seems as though they have opted to just stop painting. They got sick of it or something. Still in the group thing. Oh. Oh no, the gathering is still happening. All of the art supplies have been gone. I will end this gathering. Get Corbin to remove painting. Saying let's take some stock of everybody's skills. Mateo has painting level 5 near the very beginning. Chuck is barely at the edge of level 6. Willow has kind of just begun 1/4 through level 6. Amber has none. Melissa is halfway through level 6, but still has not surpassed Chuck. Corbin is growing out quite the beard and has reached 64% level painting. I guess I could see that, right? He's 90%. Ashton has reached 87% level painting. Ooh, Ashton just barely below Chuck in painting. And Astrid is at the low end of level 6. Also, relationships-wise, Mateo has developed a small flirtationship, a romantic interest with Chuck. And maybe a little bit with Astrid, but definitely a little bit more so with Chuck. So that's interesting. And definitely a good friendship with the both of them. He's meh with Ashton, Melissa, and Amber. Chuck, again, has a slight flirtationship with Mateo. A little bit with Corbin, but not quite as much. He actually gets along relatively well with Melissa, not so much with Willow. It's medium with Amber and Astrid. I don't think it's gone up. And a little bit with Ashton. Willow gets along the most with Mateo, maybe Astrid, and is kind of neutral with everybody else. She's been kind of keeping to herself. Amber is friendliest with Corbin, has a negative relationship with Astrid, and probably, has about the lowest level relationships overall. Melissa has a low level relationship with Mateo and Amber, little mid with Ashton and Corbin, a little bit more with Astrid, about the same between Willow and Corbin. Corbin, I think, gets along the most with Amber, and I think we already saw that. Has, again, a little bit of a flirtationship with Chuck, but nothing particularly. Astrid is meh. Ashton is also meh. Mateo is, everybody else is meh. Ashton doesn't get along all that well with Mateo, kind of meh with everybody else. He gets along a little bit better with Corbin and Chuck, who he now shares a hobby with. Astrid has meh relationships with almost everyone except for Mateo, who she does have a little bit of a flirtationship with. Melissa is okay. Amber, she has a negative relationship with. So the only ones that have negative relationship are Amber and Astrid. They don't like each other for some reason. Which is also weird because Amber has a whole, grudge against Melissa as well. And Willow just beat Ashton at ping pong. I swear to God, she's a beast. Oh dear, a little bit of a fallout? Hold on, between Mateo and Chuck? No. No, what happened?
Ooh, Kaba Dizi Inja. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yipsy.
Ah.
they could have made it.
Blah, blah,
Could
blah.
have made it.
Blah,
There's
blah, blah,
still a
blah.
chance. We got a good couple weeks. As long as Mateo keeps his head up, I suppose. But Chuck, you're probably gonna win today.
Bitty flange.
Come sit in the conversation pit together, please. Have everybody sit in the conversation pit, please. Thank you. Now, a lot of you have learned new things about yourselves this week. You've gained new skills. You've made new relationships. You've started your journeys toward new careers, possibly self-acceptance, or just new hobbies. All save for one of you. As Mateo is being mean to Melissa. Ashton, you made significant progress, and even found that your love for art may not have to do with the material value of it, but in fact, the creation of it. Corbin, you made some marvelous self-discoveries and some great contributions. But our winner for today, and the one staying in the good room from today until next Saturday, is Chuck. And I'm afraid, unfortunately, no one is surprised about this, but the one going home this week and not staying in the Big Brother house tonight.
Twimbo.
Nobody knew. Everybody knew. They're already walking off. They're like, yeah, we knew. So, Amber, it is with a heavy heart that we kick you out of the Big Brother Challenges Club.
Oh, no.
Busy.
Uh-huh.
And we ask you to please leave. Yes. I know you're very tense.
Oh.
You're very upset by this, but you need to move. Okay, if you're not gonna do it yourself, then I'm gonna move you. Squatting in the Big Brother house, she refuses to leave as we dragged out by security. I wish I could say that you tried your best, but you literally didn't try. And so we say goodbye to the first member of the Big Brother house. And we lock for everyone once again. The only time that you exit these gates is if you lose or if you die. Or if you win. That too. But I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Big Brother Challenge. Obviously, this is probably going to be, like a 8-episode series, probably. So it's probably going to be pretty short, but I hope that you enjoy it. This has definitely been a little fun just watching Sims do as they please. And hopefully I can find ways to make things a little bit more interesting as time goes on. Hopefully everybody participates. But I'm going to give these Sims the rest of their Saturday off. And I will see y'all next time.